Face, I was hoping you was bullshitting with that last album talk back in 2008, and you was. You was. What's going on, everybody? It's the Granddad Woolly, and you are here again for another edition of Woolly Reviews Hip Hop Data. Today we got an album review today, and we're going to be talking about the brand new album from a legend and OG in hip hop. He was supposedly retired, and I believed him too, because it's been like fucking 8 years, and I was like, yo, this nigga really fucking retired. But he's back. Thank God. He dropped some new shit, so you know I had to holler at it. Talking about the new album, Scarface, Deeply Rooted. Now, for those who don't know, Scarface is a legend in hip-hop. He's been around since the early 90s, probably earlier than that. He's 1/3 of the legendary hip-hop group, the Ghetto Boys, and he is one of Houston, Texas's most prolific and highly regarded rappers and MCs. Probably not even just in Houston, in hip-hop in general. Scarface is an OG. He is highly respected. So many people respect him. I respect him. He's just made classic albums like The Fix and The Diary and The Untouchable. If you put "the" in front of a Scarface album, nigga, it's gonna be fucking fire. And he's got a whole bunch of other albums. This is his 12th album, and he's just been putting in work. And everybody thought after his 11th album, which was entitled Emeritus, I believe. I can never say that fucking word. But after that album, he said he was fucking done. We were like, you bullshitting Face. You ain't fucking done. And then no albums came out after that for like 7 years. Yeah, he did features here and there, but we wanted a fucking album because Scarface albums are the shit. And now he's finally back. He done did some things. Some shit done happened. He done lost some weight. And now he about to bring some new shit. And we gonna talk about it and see if Scarface still has it after all these years. Which we all most likely know he does. But let's just talk about the shit. Now, when I first put on this album, I immediately got from the sonic sound of it just that feel of a Scarface album. Usually when you play a Scarface album, it's got some kind of dope intro just to build it up and get you prepared for the shit that you about to hear, that you know is going to be that fucking fire. And it's no different here. It's got a dope intro done by Mike Dean. It's actually the intro and the outro is done by Mike Dean. But the majority of production here is done by N.O. Joe, I believe. Hold on, let me just double check. Yes, N.O. Joe, who has worked with Scarface before, takes a good bulk of the production. There is about 15 tracks on here. Well, the intro and outro is not a real song. So 13 songs on here. And aside from a couple of them, N.O. Joe takes care of most of the production. But there's also production from Spuff Don, Chuck Heat, Knots, Irvin Pope. Scarface does a little production himself. M. Mac and J Bomb and The Key. And they do a real good job on this album. They really bring that specific Scarface sound that we know and love. Scarface usually goes over those dark, low-key, melodic type beats where he can tell a dope story and just get you really enthralled into his voice, and his voice is pretty much that forefront. He lets the beat sort of just kind of be that sort of backdrop that really just helps him tell his story and just brings out that essence and vibe. And that's good to see that he's working with the same people that he usually works with, because that means we can guarantee some dope beats for Face. And on here, it's no different. Every beat on here is fucking dope. It's got that hip-hop, southern Houston vibe to it, but it's also got a lot of melodies and a lot of different sounds here that kind of make all the beats sort of unique. But at the end of it all, it's just some trunk knocking, head nodding, face crunching southern beats that you're just gonna love, and that Face is just fucking killing on all levels. Now let's talk about Scarface and see if he still got them bars and them lyrics that we know he does. Let's talk about it. Now, if you've ever listened to Scarface, you know lyrically he is one of the most realest mofos in hip-hop. He keeps it real. He does not sugarcoat it, and he just can give you anything. He fucking can talk about anything. The street life. He can give you some fucking wisdom. He can just get ignorant on the track, and he just has his own charm and his own approach about it that just makes it fucking. You can't deny Scarface's skills. He's just too goddamn dope. He don't even have to be super lyrical. He just has to say some shit that's just gonna make you fucking think and just make you be like, yo, that's so goddamn true, Face. He does not sugarcoat it, and on here, he does not change any of his vibe. It sounds like Scarface. When you put a Scarface album on, no matter what album it is, he sounds the same. He brings the same charm, and usually people say that's a bad thing, but not for Scarface. He's just got this thing about him, this charm and this style and this approach and this vibe about him that you just cannot deny, and he has it all over here. He has not changed one bit in the years he's been away, and it's good to hear that, because like you automatically just get into Face's style and just what he does and what he does best. He's talking about everything from personal problems that he's been dealing with to street life to just, you know, the rap game and how he thinks it's super fucked up. He's even had interviews about it just to say it, but on here he's still telling people it's still super fucked up. It's probably why he came back, because he couldn't handle all this bullshit that's being put out. Thank you, Face. Thank you for saving us. But overall, he is just killing it lyrically and songwriting wise and concept wise, and it's just good to hear him still in key true form, and he has not fallen off. He's got a few features on here, and they all bring some dope shit too. He's got, hold on, he's got Paparoo, he's got Jack Freeman, Zero's here, another legend in Texas hip hop. Who else? Nas is here, Rick Ross, John Legend, Avant, CeeLo. So he's got a wide range of different type of artists on here. He's got a lot. He's got like split between singers and rappers, but they all do come in and do their thing. And I think it's just a real compliment to where Scarface just has that sort of clout that he can get those type of features on here from different spectrums, and it makes sense on the album. And they all do their thing on here. They all bring something of value to this album, and now there's not one feature on here that I did not like. And on top of that, there's not even one song on this album that I don't like. I can listen to this album front to back. There is not one flaw here that I can pick out that I would say would even deter me from listening to this album over and over again. It's got that same quality that we expect from Scarface, and just the fact that it was been like 7-8 years since he's done an album, you can't fucking tell from this shit, because it sounds like he's been doing albums every year since the last fucking album he had put out, because he's just got that same fucking essence and charm, like I said before, that you can't deny. Features are great, production is great. He's got a wide list of fucking just variety on here as far as sound and concepts and stuff like that. So he's got everything that you can connect to something on this fucking album. Now, you know I gotta give him a top 5 tracks, and this is really fucking hard because, like I said, I liked every song on this album, and it was so damn difficult, but I managed to whittle it down to 5 that I played the most, and it just did the most for me. It just gave me the most feeling and just the most, oh shit, that's fucking dope. So those are Fuck You 2 featuring Zero, Steer featuring Rush Davis, Do What I Do featuring Nas, Rick Ross, and Zero again, All Bad, and No Problem. These are the top 5 tracks. Fuck You 2 featuring Zero is just a dope record. It's got this nice dark piano on there. It's got a trunk knocking bass. It's just something that you would hear Scarface on. It just fit for Scarface's style and flow. And you know, it's just him talking about that street shit, real shit, and just fuck you too, nigga. This is me. This is what I do. I'm Scarface, nigga. You don't like it? Fuck you. And that's what Zero says too. And speaking of Zero, he brings a dope hook on here. He kills it all the time when he does a hook. And it's good to see him and Scarface together on the track. Whenever they get together, chemistry is magic, and it's something that's really a standout on this album. You gotta check that one out. The next song, Steer, is actually the song right after Fuck You 2, and it's featuring Rush Davis, and this is a song where Scarface talks about the time in his life where he was feeling suicidal and almost actually did commit suicide, and what he was going through in his mind. And it's just a song where we get to see a side of Scarface that we really never got to see, or really never would probably know about, but it's something that he really dealt with, and the fact that he can put it on record and actually just explain it and talk about it in a way where everybody can hear it and understand it is really dope. And he really just gets you in the feels right now, because it's just anybody who goes through those types of things or gets to a point in life where they feel like that's the only option, this is a song that I think that they could connect with. Rush Davis brings an amazing hook on here. Really great. Rush Davis killed this hook. I've never heard of him, but goddamn it, this nigga can sing, and he sang the hell out of this hook, and it hit me. It hit me in the feels. That's what Scarface can do. He can give you some real shit, some gangster shit, and then right around the corner is some shit that hits you in the feels and just makes you just think about life. Like, what am I doing? Like, you be like, fuck a nigga, then like, what am I doing with life? That's how Scarface is, and that's why he's fucking dope. Also on here, it's got a nice dark psychedelic vibe to it, but it's got that southern edge, a dope vocal sample on here. And you know, it just really just connects with you, and it just one of them songs that really is a standout, and you can just see a personal side of Scarface, and you really got to check it out. That's definitely a standout. Just once you hear it, you're gonna be like in love with this song. If you don't, you have no fucking soul. Honestly, you don't. The next song, Do What I Do, is what I would call the posse cut of this album. It's got a real laid back funky groove with some heavy bass to it, just really something that you can just vibe to, head nod to, but it also opens up the track to give some really dope verses and dope lyrics, and that's where Scarface and Nas and Rick Ross come in, because they all deliver really solid verses, and it's pretty much saying, yo, I gotta do what I gotta do to survive out here, so if that means I gotta rob your ass, nigga, come run your shit, because I need to eat, nigga, I'm hungry. That's pretty much what this song is about, and it's pretty much talking about those 3 artists, Nas, Ross, and Face, just giving their perspective on it. And another dope hook from Zero. Zero is killing the hooks on here, and I like this hook better than the hook on Fuck You 2. Zero is just killing it on the hook tip, so you definitely gotta check this one out, just from the fact that it's got Nas and Zero on the hook. Ross brings a dope verse, and Face is killing it. The beat's dope. What more can I fucking say? It's fucking dope. Check it out. The next song, All Bad, is an immediate favorite for mine. The first time I heard it, I was like, yo, this is definitely a top 5 track. It's got a laid back, churchy organ groove. It's just one of them like Sunday mornings. Like you want to put on your Sunday best when you about to listen to this shit. It's one of them joints. It's really optimistic. It's an upbeat track. It's probably the most upbeat and I guess lighthearted track on the album because the album is fairly dark. But Scarface pretty much just says a lot of crazy shit goes on, but at the end of the day, it ain't all bad. I mean, you know, shit gets real, but shit ain't all bad. So just appreciate the good shit too, because it's bad shit, but it's a lot of good shit too. So appreciate that, because you got to. It's got a dope hook they're not listed. I don't know who the fuck does the hook, but it's fucking dope too. All the hooks on here are fucking crazy. But I wish they would have listed the dude who sang the hook, because I don't know who fucking sang it. But whoever you are, you can sing, nigga. Good fucking job. And it's just a dope track. It's just got a nice, real lighthearted vibe to it, but it still has that Scarface appeal where Scarface still keeps it real with you 100% and gives you both sides, the good and the bad, and lets you just feel what you think is the side that connects to you. But Scarface does it again. He always fucking does it. He's just fucking dope. Shit, face, you got it. And the last track in my top 5 is also the closing track on the album. It's called No Problem, and this is the track. You know, in the last couple cuts before this, Scarface is just hitting you in the feels with all these crazy deep tracks, and then all of a sudden, he just gets ignorant one last time and just brings you one of a head-nodding, just gritty banger where he's just spitting and letting niggas know, yo, I'm fucking Scarface. You better recognize that shit, and you don't want to deal with me because I'm a motherfucking problem, and you don't want this problem, motherfucker. So fall back, and I gotta let you know what it is. That's what this song is about. It's got motherfucking a hard-hitting beat, like I said. And Face just opens up the track with this crazy line, greatest ever done it, you can learn from it, dope game ran it, rap game run it. Nigga, you still got it. God damn it, Face. God damn it, that was a dope-ass opening. God damn, nigga. But yo, this track is like, immediately, if you don't like this track, then nigga, go sit down and listen to another genre forever. Because Face got it. He still brings it, and it's just a perfect way to close out this album. After all it's said and done, he opens it up dark and gritty and just hard-hitting, and he closes it that way. And it's just what you expect from Scarface. He just gives you everything. It's nothing on this album that you would not get from a Scarface album that would not leave you satisfied. But that's my top 5. And overall, this fucking album is just fucking amazing. Deeply Rooted is one of the best albums I've heard this year. And Scarface still has it after all these years. I'm glad he's came back. I don't know if this is like a one and done, like he's gonna come back for this album because he wanted to stun on y'all rap niggas and show, yo, I still got it, nigga. Fall back if you want to keep putting out this bullshit, because I'll come back full time and ruin your life. Or if it's just, you know, he's really back. I don't know. Scarface, please stay. Like, get us, don't go away again. Come on, like really, just like, we need you here. Literally, nigga. Just don't go back for another 7 years. Bring, like, another album next year. Come on. But it's a fucking dope album. And I gotta say, this is probably one of my favorite Scarface albums that I've heard. It's just everything about this album is dope. There's not a flaw here I can pick. And you gotta listen to this shit. God damn it, you got to. So my final verdict, I'm not saying that Scarface Deeply Rooted is a super dope, awesomely produced, really great lyrically and conceptually, and just nigga, the shit's fire, nigga. It's fire. Face is back. I hope for full time. If this is a part-time deal, well, I'm gonna enjoy this shit to the fullest. But everything about this album is dope. Features are great. Hooks are great. Beats are great. Everything is great. Scarface is great. He's back. He needs to be back forever. I'm trying my hardest to keep you here, Face. Just stay. And let me get a feature, too. Can I get I ain't got money. I'm broke. Fuck that shit. Okay, never mind. All I gotta say is that, for me, Scarface Deeply Rooted is 100% Granddad approved. Definitely go check it out. Definitely buy this album. It's out right now. You gotta listen to this shit because it's fucking dope. If you're a Scarface fan, you should already have heard this album. If not, go listen to this shit now. If you've never listened to Scarface or you haven't heard of much Scarface, play this album because you will be a fan. Honestly, this is one of the best albums I've heard this year. And Scarface just sleepily dropped this shit on us, and we was like, yo, he still got it. He is not lost, and he will never lose it probably. This dude is fucking still got it. So go get this shit right now. I got nothing more to say. God damn, I'm gonna play it again right now. Scarface, Deeply Rooted. It's Granddad approved. Listen to the shit. Flip it. Alright, y'all, that's gonna do it for today's video. Make sure you give me a thumbs up and drop a comment. Tell me what you think of Scarface Deeply Rooted if you heard it. If you haven't heard it, like I said, it's out now. It's super dope. It gives you the street shit, the real shit, and it hits you in the feels at the same time. What more could you want? And I mean, it's just a fucking amazing album, and it's good to see Face back, and I hope he's back forever and he doesn't go away for another 7 years. Fingers crossed. Let's cross our fingers, everybody. Let's just hope. Previous videos on the side, as well as my music video. Check those out, showing some love. And as always, Twitter, Facebook, SoundCloud, Instagram. Links in the description below. And subscribe. Button on the screen, button below. Woolly Reviews, twice a week. Gaming channel. Check that out. And I got nothing more to say. So until next time I take my leave, granddaughter, Scarface deeply rooted. Proof that retirement is not ever going to exist in hip-hop. We can't do it. It's just, we can't. Nobody can do it. I'm out of here.